trip to southern Utah is complete without stopping somewhere along Lake Powell. The area isn't just a haven for boaters, however. The surrounding regions have a wealth of off-road trails and dirt roads to explore when you're done playing in the water. There is an immeasurable amount of land to ride through, with something spectacular waiting around just about every corner. And the best way to start off a journey like this is to start in Poison Springs.
It is like being in Lake Powell, but you're not on a boat. As you look around, you see the vistas, the same thing you would at Lake Powell. Although I've never seen snow on the vistas at Lake Powell. So we've seen snow this morning. We've seen just huge. I mean, this is huge country.
The sights you see, these canyon bluffs, these rocks, I mean, the canyons are amazing. The guy that put all this together really knew what he was doing.
If the views alone aren't enough for you, Poison Springs houses relics of ancient history and even some artifacts more recent than that.
Knowing that there's Butch Cassidy's signature and knowing that there's old Indian dwellings, that makes it even more exciting, and I can't wait to see those.
There's even something for those of you who are missing the water of Lake Powell if you get there at the right time of the year.
For the drop down to the Dirty Devil River was quite the adventure. We were driving through some waterways, and that always kind of livens things up. We did cross the Dirty Devil River. It was running a little high, so that was kind of an adventure to do a big river crossing and a side-by-side, but everybody made it through just fine.
It's never been a better time to visit Poison Springs than now, especially if you're on a street-legal ATV or side-by-side. Glen Canyon National Recreation Area recently amended its travel plan to allow street-legal OHVs to drive on roads where full-size vehicles were only previously allowed. What only existed as an out-and-back adventure can now be turned into a loop or even a week-long expedition.
With this 8-mile section that's open up on Sunset Pass, what it does is it opens up hundreds of miles. You could actually go from here, and actually you could start in Moab, go to Blanding to Height through Poison Springs up to the Henrys, and then you could turn south and go all the way to Tickaboo, or you could turn north and go all the way to Hanksville. And so with this 8-mile section, we can now do that, where before it was like an 8-mile dead end. There was no connection.
Enjoying Poison Springs and beyond is easier than ever. Just make sure you practice a responsible ethic when exploring this newly opened section.
This did take 10 years. It took a lot of effort to get decision makers to get on board with it. There are already legal challenges to this, and so that means it's going to be scrutinized heavily. I think everybody should come out here and see it. It's beautiful country. The adventure of getting here is phenomenal. But when you come, please stay on the trail. Follow the rules, follow the signs. We have volunteers and activists out here posting the signs right now, so there's no excuse to do anything other than come here and stay on the trail and recreate responsibly and enjoy this beautiful area.
The wide expanse of off-road accessibility in the Lake Powell area has been vastly improved through Poison Springs and beyond. So help it stay that way. Make your voice heard by getting out there and enjoying it to the fullest. For At Your Leisure and This Week's Where To, I'm Nick Chase.